In this episode of OSFirstTimer, Dinah's going to be trying out Gizmo Mega-Pak on Windows 2000. Will all these calculators, calendars and various other tools be useful, or are these gizmos just gimmicks? Keep watching to find out. So here you are with the Gizmo Mega-Pak Launchpad, ready to try some of the gizmos and gadgets that make Windows better in 4 key areas: file security, picture management, games and screensavers, and desktop accessories. So this was originally released in 1998 as Gizmos 98, but this is the enhanced Mega-Pak version released in 1999 with some extra features. So when you boot up your computer after installing the pack, you'll notice the Launchpad here. Now we'll skip the tour. Now notice you can stretch it out. So it's quite big, and you can see all these different things that this comes with. So it's a big bunch of tools and stuff.
It's very Mac-y though, almost like with the dock.
Get you to click on that first one. We'll just skip the tour program because we don't need the tour. So here is the Picture Explorer. And what you can do here is you can actually scroll through the pictures up and down and then click on any pictures that you want to check out. See?
Okay.
So, have a little look, and you press escape to get out of the pictures. Instead of using the normal window decorations, like you know how in Windows a program will usually have this on the top, and with the X and all of that, and it's just in a boring box, they forego that.
I don't mind that. That almost looks like a little separate gizmo or gadget itself.
That's exactly what they're going for. So they're going for these.
You can almost see it as a physical handheld thing almost.
Almost, yeah. So it doesn't feel like, a typical box type thing.
No, it doesn't.
And it's got the little clothes and everything there. And even their help screen is like another gizmo thing, you see? There are all these little weird gizmo things and it tells you how to use them and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. So next up is a cool CD player program. Just drag that to you. Do you love the design on it with these different shapes
I
and
do,
stuff?
actually. It's really like almost like a little handheld thing. It actually reminds me back in my day when I used to have those little Game & Watches.
Yeah,
those little games that you used to, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I had a box full of them. All these little handheld Donkey Kong, Fire.
So unfortunately we don't have an actual audio CD that we can put in and try this with, but you could skip your tracks and go to the next track and stuff, and even this little volume thing here, see, it moves like a physical little knob, so it's all really styled well.
It's very gizmo-y. I mean, it really goes with what it is.
Absolutely. So click on the first clock now, and look at that, a little clock. So you can drag that and you can put it up here or up here, and you can even use this red one to set like an alarm. So when you want to set an alarm for yourself and you spin you can set what time it is and stuff, see? And there are more clocks. So there's this clock as well.
I see.
And there's this clock. Maybe you want to sit it there, so it looks like,
you've
got a little alarm
clock. Radio.
Yeah, or if you prefer, that watch look. So
no, this one.
There's a huge variety of different clocks, and you can see it's got the date and time and stuff there, so it looks really cool, hey?
It does. I like the little clock radio. It reminds me of actually what I used to have.
Yeah, exactly. We've also got this diary planner here.
Thing.
Yep.
Dad's actually got that for his
Yeah,
thing.
of course. And you can click this over here and you can go side to side and see. Mum tries out the Gizmo. See, on the 26th, you try out the Gizmos, and podcast first time episode 6 comes out on that day. You can go back one and you can see the previous days. Let's say you wanted to add something to one of these days. Do you know what you do?
I would assume that you would just click into it.
Yep. So double click. Yep. And then it's the 24th, and then you start typing. So buy Christmas presents, it's the day before Christmas.
I wouldn't be doing that.
I know, I'm joking. So you wrote, sleep well in prep for Christmas. Oh, for tomorrow. And then just press the little X at the top. And look at that, it just adds it there.
The X at the top to me I wouldn't have assumed it would have put it in there. I would have assumed the X would have closed it all together and you almost like discard it.
Yeah.
So that wasn't very user-friendly.
Okay.
I mean, they should have had something else. Add.
Yeah.
Like a little button, add to diary.
Or maybe even you just type right into the diary. Now, not only do you have a diary, but you've also, I feel like I'm advertising this program. So not only do you have this diary, but you've also got a calendar. A physical, with a picture that changes every month.
Oh, that's just
How
like
cool
what
is that?
we've
Yeah.
got. You can't read it though.
You can't. So you click on it,
but
to
you
see.
can see that there's text there because of the line.
The lines, that's right. So you see so it's almost like a little calendar planner, and it circles a little circle around the day it is today, which is the 19th of December. This was filmed.
Yeah.
So
It should actually then have crosses for days that have passed.
Oh yeah, they should add that.
Just...
So you can see all the different pictures on the calendar.
Oh wow! And that looks like the type of pictures you would see on a calendar.
Yeah, exactly. Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Yeah.
I wonder what they've got for 2025.
Oh wow! So this is the actual.
There we go. That's us. We're the polar bear. In 2024, it's still going.
What's next month? Let's have a look.
There you go. January. There you go. Snowing. We don't get that in Australia.
Well, technically,
in summer anyway, because this is summer for us. January.
We'll be going on a holiday to South Korea in February next year.
Do you think this is like a program worth having to give your Windows 98 computer more functionality?
Well, look at it this way. It is very gizmo-ish. Things are quite clunky and big and can be done more simplistically. But I do like the novelty of it in that the clock radio looks like a clock radio. Diary planner looks like a little zip thing that Dad has in his uses for his cards. The calendar looks like a calendar with pictures, and I don't know. It's very homely.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can have it, there on your desktop and open other things and use the computer the way you would without those interfering, it acts as a very functional desktop background, I feel.
The other thing to remember as well is this was a time where this is what normal calculator that comes with Windows 98 looks like, but look at this. A calculator that feels more...
I almost feel like I could grab it and pull it off and actually physically use it.
That's the thing. Think about it like this.
And look how less clunky that one is to that one when you think about it.
Well, you can get some pretty advanced calculators, with more stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, think of it like this. It's 1998. Someone doesn't really know how to use a computer that well.
Yeah.
They come onto a computer, they see this, or they see this.
That looks more familiar to them.
They're going to be so much... Especially because in 1998, people weren't as familiar with computers back then. So this made it so much more user-friendly, I guess. It's
almost like somebody got a physical calculator and blue-tacked it on the screen there.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could pull it off.
Exactly. And check this out. So let's say you have this more advanced calculator here and you want to do some stuff. See this little thing here?
Yeah.
This brings out basically a little paper trail. So what you can do is 98 minus 45 times 78 plus 12.
Yeah.
And
that's
you can
actually
see
handy because I've had
the
situations
things.
Where I've been saying adding up something or doing something and then someone distracts me and then I'll think, what was the last thing I put in?
Yeah.
But then I don't know because I've only got the total there.
Yeah,
Whereas
and then
here,
this shows you the full thing.
I did the 12, yep.
Even got a massive scroll wheel so you can do as many as you like and go. So you've got your paper trail.
Yeah.
You can clear that or print it off if you need to print it for whatever reason. And
show you working out.
Yeah. Look at this calculator too.
Oh, that's a really sort of radical one.
Yeah, so you've got that. So try the next calculator. This is like a massive calculator. Wow. It's like it flips open.
It feels like it flips open.
I've never seen a calculator like that, to be honest. Look at the amount of, click on some of these things, Syncoms, TAS, FRAC, RAD,
7,
DEC.
log. Then we want to do that. Then we want to do that.
Well, there we go. So that just goes to show you, you can have some pretty funky calculators on this. So close that off now. We skipped the card games and stuff. So click, picture puzzler. Okay, we'll do that next. So this is the way it works. You're going to start off on level cakewalk. Click start. And what you've got to do is you've got to drag that over to here. Great.
Yeah.
And then put the other piece of the puzzle. You did it. So you got your first puzzle piece. When you get all the puzzle pieces here, you finish the cakewalk level. Let's see if you can do it. The pictures don't have to match up. It just has to all fit. Yep. There's no picture matching up. That's what makes it confusing and hard. You can take that back out if you want.
I want to put that there.
Yep. You figured it out. And you got the next piece of the puzzle in level cakewalk. Click continue. Let's see how far you can get with picture puzzler. Oh, things are getting tough. So we'll just...
Oh, wait a sec.
There we go. Great. Looks like you're almost finished now. Oh, look at that. You did it.
Yeah.
And that is the end of Cakewalk. You got all the pieces.
That's pretty
So the
good.
next level would be Breezy, and then you'd go with that. So Breezy, and then it gets harder and harder. You get what I mean? Obviously, the first one is easy, and then it gets harder as you go on, you know. Oh, you just want to see what's after Breezy, do you? Okay, well, let's see how fast you can do this one. Perfect. Oh, no. The end of Breezy is going to be a bit tough, I think. Ah, there we go. And looks like there's 1 or 2 levels left of Breezy, and then obviously the next one would come, but we won't do the next one. We'll just see if you can beat Breezy. Let's talk about the price of this software. What did this cost if you wanted this whole collection of stuff? There's more. We're not finished yet.
There's always more. Oh, I don't know. I reckon it should be I reckon it should have been something that was released as a present for people that owned Windows at Christmas time. That's what I feel.
Well, remember, it wasn't made by Microsoft. It was made by a third-party company.
Well, the third-party company can offer presents. You know, why can't just...
Because a third-party company is trying to make money, and they think, how can we make money? Well, let's make the computer more useful, and then charge people to make it more useful. This is not making the computer more useful. This is just making it more entertaining for a kid. Well, I think we've officially established...
Not yet.
...that I figured it out already. You move that down one, and then move... Perfect. And there you go. The next one would be Mild.
Why do these always have these women in scenes?
She's actually one of the people that work at the company.
Oh, okay.
See? So then you've got Mild and then you keep going. But anyway, we'll stop it there. So that is Picture Puzzle. You've also got this. It's like solitaire things, you know, like normal solitaire and stuff like that. You know, that kind of thing. You got plenty of games here. Spider, accordion, calculation, pyramid, you know, like pyramid, that famous one. All of these card games and stuff. So it comes with a bunch of card games as well. So that's there. You've got here a slideshow maker. And this is called Performer. So let's say it's a boy. And it shows you, this is like a little slideshow. It's a boy. So you could make your own slideshows. These are just little examples. There's our wedding, and see how you can sort of see, you choose photos, choose transitions, fade and stuff.
So we could do that for our upcoming holiday to South Korea.
I'm a video guy.
I know you are, and we are going to do a video.
So these next 4 here are all different screensavers you can check out. So how about you go check them out? Notice it opens in a gizmo, so it bounces around.
So if you want that one,
there you go.
just start. Oh, I actually like that one.
Yeah.
I like that 3D effect of that ball.
Yeah. Now, also, you can change the settings, the start speed, horizontal and all of that, and just change the gravity and all of that. And instead of the shed, you could make it that, or your desktop. So if you click start, go back to your desktop and click start.
So you
the ball bounces around your desktop.
Oh, it sounds like it's smashing like it's glass.
Weird, okay.
What I would like next is it smashing all this glass coming out.
Oh, yeah. So this one, so you move this velocity bar, so you can go that way or it can go that way. And it's a 360 scene, so you sit down and it shows you a photo in a circle.
It's almost like a panoramic image whereby you'll just scroll and seeing parts of it. But how far does it go? Does it do a full 360 degree?
That's right. It just keeps going and coming back to the start.
Oh,
and there's
so it's a full 360.
Yeah, or you could do this one, you see. You can make it really fast if you want.
I like this one, actually.
Here's another one. You'll probably enjoy this screensaver a bit. It's the colourful one there. So it's a very colourful one, and if you change the... Yeah, there you go. You've got all these different options here.
Oh, okay.
And there's colour range, sensitivity, wavelength, so you can change all this stuff below.
You can.
These are presets, so these buttons move them to the spots that they've almost chosen by default. But there you go.
I think I want that one.
Okay, click start. And there you go. It reminds me of the LSD virus.
It does actually remind me of that. I was going to say that, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Well, I think there's one more screensaver now, so let's take a look at that one. And this one's a special one. This one is called the Video Cube. So you can choose something like wild, and it's got all these crazy images, animals, and it's got
like the animals.
All these animals, yep, and you just click start. Then a cube is on your screen. You've got turkeys and a kangaroo. Here you go, you move it
Does
around.
it change, like when it goes... Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, no, the turkeys are
No. It's just a cube with 6 images on it.
Yeah.
And it spins around. And then you can sort of move it.
Let's go.
Basically, you can change the speed and stuff of it if you want it to be a fast cube.
Yeah, fast as
more like in or out, like bigger cube and stuff. So you can choose all that. And not only nature. There you go. So you've got that.
Yeah.
See, not only that though. You see these, you can do custom ones.
Oh, you pick 6
and then
images.
get your images from your own computer. Maybe your photos of holidays.
Yeah, family photos or something.
Yeah,
family members.
Exactly.
So each,
That's right. So
side
you
is a family
choose
member.
photos. These are just included with the program. So you could choose and get each family member. Yeah, so if we've got a family of 6, you could have each side of your faces there or
even a family of 4 and the 2 animals.
Yeah, with your animals there too. So you can really customize the video
Yeah.
cube. So that's a cool screensaver. It's also got something else. It's got some themes. So look at the My Computer there. See what that looks like. Don't click it. Just see what it looks like and stuff. Remember, that's what that looks like. Okay, this is Windows 2000, by the way, that we're using. And if you go to Gizmos and Themes, then choose one.
This one.
It changes that, like to a special drink and a lava lamp. You've got the background that's changed.
Okay.
And this is turned green. And if you open something like Calculator, for example, just open the normal Windows Calculator. It's got an orange top. See, so it changes it up a bit. So
can I see another thing?
Yeah, sure. And even the text is a bit different here. Industrial, game show, UFO, whatever you want.
Let's do UFO.
And UFO,
pop circle.
and an alien. My computer is an alien. And also, if you click on calculator, what's the colour? And it's a purple colour. So if you go to the start menu, it'll probably be all purpley. Yeah, there you go, purple.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I'll just shrink that so it's not so massive. So
I forgot that you could shrink that.
Yeah, it can be any size you want. And then you drag. But if it's bigger, you
Can
kind
you
of
put
see
it anywhere on the screen, or does it just...
Yeah, you can put it anywhere. Anywhere you like.
There we go, Instant Mac.
Yeah, Mac. Let's say you have a program here or a file and you're like, you know what, this is an Area 51 computer and we have to make sure nobody can see the contents of this file. You put it into the vault and you give it a passphrase. The passphrase we're going to do is alien. And then the hint will be...
51.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, it must be at least 6 characters.
Oh.
Alien.
Alien abduction.
Alien 1.
No, alien abduction.
No, I can't remember how to spell that, so it's just Alien 1. There you go. And now it's in the vault. And because it's in the vault, if you want to access this program or take it out of the vault, you can't unless you've got the password. So that is the advantage of the vault. You want to retrieve it or restore it, you need to know what the password is.
So you can put your files there that you don't want others to have access to.
Well, I've never had a purpose for that myself.
No,
but
neither have I, but I'm just saying.
If you're in an office or something and, I don't know, you're working in on a criminal case.
Oh, okay.
And your kid comes onto
And
the
there's
computer. It's a kid's computer,
confidentiality,
and stuff. I don't know. I just don't know where you'd use a vault. And of course, the shredder. So if there's a program or a file and you're like, we've got to get rid of this, there can be no evidence that it was ever on the computer.
I want to see Desk Pecker. What's that?
Remember that it sits in the desktop thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought so.
And you get rid of it, okay?
I don't want to get
Shred
rid of that.
now.
No, don't.
And it's gone forever. And it can never, ever be retrieved.
I actually like that Desk Pecker.
Because when you delete a file on a computer, it's not really deleted. Here, it's really deleted. So there you go. That...
But I really want that Desk Pecker.
Well, I didn't know that was just
now.
the shortcut. Desk Pecker's still around somewhere.
Are you sure? So you just deleted the shredded the shortcut.
Yeah, so that is a Gizmo Mega-Pak. What do you think of that? Would you say that is worth $49.95 US in 1998/99, whatever?
Well, the fact that it actually does come up with... It's very gizmo-y, as I said. The fact that it also comes with all those games and the fact that you can make your desktop functional... There are people that would pay that for that, and I can understand. And one thing I like about that too is the fact that you can, once you've paid the fee for it, you then own it.
Yeah, forever.
And continue to own it. One thing I do hate, which seems to be a common thread these days, something they're trying to lean towards.
Like Adobe with Photoshop.
Renting things.
Yep.
I hate that. I just want to buy it outright and
That's
have
right.
it and not having monthly fees month after month after
I'd
month.
rather pay $1,000 and have Photoshop 2024
Yeah, I know. Forever.
just outright,
That's it.
and I can update and pay to upgrade when
Yeah.
I want,
Yeah.
rather than, oh, it's 50
Pay a
bucks a
month.
month, 50
Yeah.
bucks a month, 50 bucks a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
sure.
It's okay if you're thinking of using it in the short term. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. But for people who don't like having monthly fees and just want to own something outright because they're going to be using it and they know they're going to be
Exactly.
using it long term.
Correct.
You know?
Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of OS First Time. Oh, you start back at Cakewalk every time. So you have to build your way up. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of OS First Timer, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See you then.